I mean, I've never seen the moon move that fast across the sky, but it's also turning. Oh wow! No, that's definitely strange. Hello GSV peeps, it's Dangly Bob here again, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. And it's all dark. It's lovely and dark. And part of the reason it's so lovely and dark is because I wanted to show you the night sky. Now, the night sky has always been, the stars have always been really good, unless it's foggy, in which case you don't see absolutely anything at all. He says, careful to watch his language. But, I mean, look at those stars. The little star beams, whatever they are, slowly moving across. But look at the moon. I mean, I've never seen the moon move that fast across the sky, but it's also turning. Oh wow! No, that's definitely strange, and it's definitely turning, not me. Wonder why it's done that. Is it at its zenith? Is that what it is? Does it turn around at its zenith? I think it is. The other thing is, I've just noticed it's not a full moon. It was, I'm sure, when we started looking at it, it was a full moon, and now it's not a full moon. I'm going to have to watch. Is it waxing or waning? I don't know. Is it turned gibbous yet? My youngest daughter will know. She's the expert at these sort of things. But, yes, and she's only 7. No, I don't think it's not disappearing anymore. Anyway, that's getting phased out by the moon. Ah, get it? Phased out. See what I did there? Yes, right. So in the last video, we sort of left you at a bit of a sort of impasse, if you like. It didn't finish off particularly well because time got on and I started running out of loads of footage to do, but not enough time to jam it in. So the rest of this video, I think we're going to go back to where we left off. And if you remember, we just tamed a Dungbeetle. We had a go at a T-Rex, an alpha T-Rex, but it got really too dark and it was in amongst the bad trees. And one thing you didn't see in the video is there was an alpha Carno as well. Now, I didn't get hold of the alpha Carno, but I'll show you what happened with the alpha T-Rex in a bit. So, catch you later. And this one seems to be different. This one... as soon as I feed it, it aggroed me last time. But I'm going to stay here. We're also outside now, which I wasn't so keen on. Got a big poo in my last slot. That doesn't sound right, does it? And then I'm going to dive back into the cave and just see where the other one is. I've left Galore outside, so hopefully it's still following the cat, and we'll go back and find it. Come on, get hungry again. Come on. There we go. We shall back off now, and we shall go and have a look. First of all, I will put another large animal feces. There's 2 more in there. Dive in here. Oh, I don't know what happened to the 48. Lost it? Did it glitch through the wall? Is there a body here? Oh, there's an onyx on its way. I don't know where the 48 one went. But, oh well. We'll go back and feed a few more bits of poo to this one. And we'll just have the one then. So, yeah, been trying with this thing. It's the last couple of poos I've fed it. Get up close. Feed it. Wait a couple of seconds. Go into my inventory. Pick out... Ooh, am I running out of large poos? Pick out another large poo, put it back in, and it comes straight in and you can feed it again. So, we'll wait a couple of seconds, put a large poo in, and it doesn't that time. Oh, there, straight in. So, wait a couple of seconds. I've only got mediums next, so actually my mediums are spoiling quite quick. So we'll take this one back so we don't lose it. Oh dear. Oh, T-Rex! T-Rex! Oh, come on! Take him away. Stick everything on neutral. Bring pussy in. Come on. Oh, there we go. Only a level 8 T-Rex, but yeah, you don't... Wait a couple of seconds. Put one in. Oh, there's a cat over there. Hopefully he's still... There we go. Still interested in that stego. Right. I think we are going to put cat inside. Keep him safe. Or her safe. Just round the corner here. We shall get my Dungbeetle back. Scorpion attacking us now. It's not the safest area in the world. It really isn't. Oh, get up here. Dungbeetle's going to have a go at him. To pick up my Dungbeetle, take him home, and come back, collect the cat. I'll bring you back in a bit. Oh, I've just dropped off the Dungbeetle and I'm on my way back, and I've got a feeling if this is the same one I saw the other night, this is a level 45 female or something. 48 female. Yeah, she's been hanging around here for a little while. I don't know what her flight path is, but she was this side of the mountains. As you see, not that far away from our base. I don't have time to take her down now, so we should just say hello. Could do with a female. 48 female's a nice one to have. So just say hello and let her go on her way. We'll go and collect the cat. I was on my way back to the cave to pick up Galore, and I've spotted this little glow down there. It's the 24 Alpha Rex again. Now again, it's going to start getting dark. So see if I can nobble a bit more. Now she's moved. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Get all that prime meat. Huzzah! I almost missed that. I was too busy sort of concentrating on not getting stomped on and nearly missed it. Well, excellent. Oh, we're eating all the prime meat, as you can see, because we are a little bit hungry. But that's fine, because I wasn't going to get it back in time anyway. Oh, I'm pleased about that. Now, let's see how many levels I gained out of that. You see, I've ruined half my armour. I've got a nice T-Rex trike bone skin helmet now, which I'll move back in straight away. But yes, excuse me undies, but I'm going to pump some. Let's see, one. Is that it? Just the one level? Oh well, could have been better, but could have been worse as well. But there we go. Right, so one level now. I am 67. And if we go into here, I'm going to pump a little bit of weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. One into stamina. 5, 6. Takes us just out some 6 levels. That's brilliant. And looking back into here, I've got a fair amount of prime left. Oh, I have oodles of prime left. I've no idea how much prime we have, but if we get any goodies, the answer to that would be a no. After all that, there is no absolute, primitive stone pick. I think I probably had before, but there is no goodies in it. That's ridiculous. Right, well, I am going to go and collect the cat. I'm definitely not going and come off here. I'll collect the cat, go back home, and yes, play with our Dungbeetle, which is originally what I came. Welcome back, peeps, and yeah, after all that excitement, I thought, well, we need to do something a little bit calming. So I've decided that what we need is to stop our creatures diving off this cliff here is some sort of barrier. Now, I had a wooden wall here. That was part of the original pen to put the dinos in. I don't want the Dungbeetles around here somewhere. She's on wander, so don't want her stumbling over the cliff, and I don't want any of these stumbling over the cliff. So I want to put a wall along here. Now, the problem about walls is they tend to be quite high, and if I want to look out over the view from my little paddock, yard, whatever you want to call this thing over here, it gets a little bit... It's claustrophobic. It stops you looking out. So what I want to do is, first of all, we're just going to gamma up a little because night time is coming, and we're also going to eat a couple of these rare mushrooms, which are not so rare nowadays. Are they called rare mushrooms or not? Have a quick look at the... They are called rare mushrooms, but I said they're not. You gather up enough crystal for our greenhouse, and we had hundreds of things. Plus, I think you'll find them in the old beaver dams when I go raiding those. So anyway, apart from walls, I could put, say, windows up alongside. That will allow me to look out. Or I did think we'd perhaps try railings. Now, I don't know whether railings fit on the fence foundation. You certainly can't put them straight on the ground. So what I thought is I'd made myself up a couple of railings and a couple of fence foundations, and I thought I'd put a fence foundation in here. The idea is to try and get it, without falling over, try and get it to run along the edge here, so that I can... Ooh, this could be a little bit tricky. Right, so I want it sort of butting up against that foundation there. Then I want to know whether we can fit... We can fit a railing next to it. So I could. That will stop me running over the edge, and hopefully... So I don't know about the Brontos, but the smaller dinosaurs should be stopping across those. So we will put a load of fence foundations down with a load of railings, and do you know what? I feel we need a little bit of music while doing this.
It might be time to try, lives by the sea.
So there we have it. The fence is not the straightest fence in the world. In fact, it sort of skips out a bit. But I had troubles trying to get some of these to join up, or even go in the right direction. But there we go. It is a fence, and hopefully it will stop dinos falling off the edge. There's only one way to test it though, and that's the blitz in a minute. And we'll give Buttercup a quick call and see if Buttercup will follow us over here. And no, Buttercup won't, so we'll leave Buttercup there and we'll try a Bronto. Come on, Billy, will you follow me over? Will a Bronto step over that fence? Yes, it will. Well, I wasn't really surprised there, but yes, it'll stop the little ones going over. Now, I could build the fence another one higher. I'm not 100% sure whether that would work or not, but I've got to get Billy back inside the pen now, preferably without stepping on a beaver and making it angry. But while I've got you here, I did notice. Where's Winnie gone? There's the dung. There's my Dungbeetle. There's Olivia. Here we are. Here's Winnie here. Now, Winnie is now 161. Put a couple of levels on her simply because she came and nearly made me a nice saddle. I mean, look at this. Now, the beautiful thing about bears is, well, they do things like this. Excellent. The stamina lasts for absolutely ever. Let's just show you this. They've got this rolling charge. I said they're not the greatest things. I don't start running at a complete sprint. But if we come around, let's just go run around the pool a bit. Providing you don't hit a tree or a rock which slows you down, the bear just gets faster and faster and faster. And the stamina, as you can see, just seems to last forever. Now, as soon as you hit a tree, that's it, you slow down, you start again from scratch. See how she swims? Not the fastest of swimmers, but certainly not the slowest either. And she has a couple of attacks. One is the side swipe. Sort of slappy move. And she also does this sort of bitey move as well. If you want to do that, by the way, that's the C. So we come out of K menu, K view a minute. She collects berries and fibre. Did she get any fibre that time? I can see whether she got any fibre. She does not collect wood. Yeah, she has lots of fibre. So it's another thing that collects fibre. I don't need the. Doesn't do it. I don't think she does anything. She's quite tough. She will collect on the run as well. So once she starts. The other thing I've noticed is we have meat on her as well. Hopefully it gets rid of dimorphodon. As you can see, we've got meat on her. She is eating berries at a phenomenal rate, which isn't a problem. And she seems to prefer the azelberry. Now, we have, obviously, stimberries, major berry seeds, and everything else she collects. So I'm just wondering if the azelberry, whatever, it's the first preferred one she prefers. First preferred one she prefers? I don't know. Anyway, but the meat is ahead of it. So she obviously prefers the berries to the meat. She will eat the berries on her own. The food comes up, you can see, little bit and little bit. Obviously you can still remote use food and get, click, 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 you can hear in the background. Apologies for that. You can still, force feed her meat, which would get her health up more. What I was going to do is come back in here. If I put... She stopped eating now. We'll move her stamina down a bit. If I say put Tinto berries ahead of the armour berries or Majo berries, well, does she have a preferred berry to eat? No. So now we're starting to charge. She's starting to chomp through berries. I've told her not to eat and run at the same time. It'll give her indigestion. Come back into here. You see that the Tinto berries are the one being used because she prefers to eat the berries over the meat. Now, if she'd had no berries in her, can I ditch? Let's ditch all the berries. Get rid of all the berries. Don't need the fibre either. Get rid of these seeds as well. So now all she has is meat. If I charge now, so our food icon's flashing as well, so that must be going down. Let's keep running around in circles. Come on, girl. All I want to know is, will she eat meat if all she has is meat? Well, the food's going down, but is it going down? Let's have a look in here a minute. Food 80, 62. Yeah, she ate 2 raw meat as she stopped. Well, that's the same. That'd be the same as most things. When you start using stamina, you start using food. But she doesn't seem to use meat on the run then. So, does her stamina go down? I don't know, very interesting. We're learning stuff. Stamina's going down, and I'm going to have to do some experiments as to whether or not the stamina goes down quicker when she hasn't got berries, so she's not eating berries, because she doesn't certainly seem to want to eat meat on the run, which is probably just as well, because it's more likely to give you more indigestion. So let's come back into here. Let's give some berries, put some berries on the way. Let the stamina come all the way up. Get a fair stock of berries in. Right, now let's do our roundy bit. No, stamina still seems to... I can't tell whether that stamina's coming down. I'm too busy trying to look where I'm going as well as running around in circles. The stamina's coming down at around the same sort of angle. So there we go, Direbear. Incredibly fast once she gets wound up, has a huge amount of stamina. Stamina when you stop seems to gain really quickly as well, which is good. And then you can go off on another trot into a gallop. Base melee damage seems to be quite high as well. When I was collecting food earlier, she was knocking out trikes and things in a fairly quick form, both with the side swipe and the bite. I'm going to have to do some experiments. We'll get the guys to stand in front of her and let them hit her to see what sort of damage she does do in both the swipe. I said she's relatively high level. She was over 100 when we tamed her. Now she's 161. Hello, female 48 Quets. Nice to see you still hanging around. And yeah, no time to play today. Catch you again another day. And we'll catch you peeps on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.